Why does it go dark when the time I record? I don't understand. Oh, hi guys. Welcome to today's episode of Doing the Maths. But I think it's going to be all in all version today. There's not going to be no other Doing the Maths. It's going to be this one. Why? Because I've got 33% on my... Hold on. How much? Yeah, I've got 32% on my camera, so this one's gonna be a quick one. I haven't got that much time, I'm not gonna lie to you. And apologies guys, I haven't put out episode 15 snippets on Instagram, nor have I put it on YouTube. I had to go and be with family basically, so I'm sorry I haven't put anything out. It will be out tomorrow hopefully. I'm literally, it's like 12:30, and you know usually I've been watching together and I'll do my review. Today dear, nah, I couldn't do that. I'm now here after having some family time, okay? But I just hope everyone's doing well, and yeah, so today it's just a lippy. Look at me talking so slowly, meanwhile I've just told you guys that I'm on a time limit. So yeah, I'm gonna do my makeup in the breaks as well while I'm talking to you, hopefully. Okay, all right. I don't know why my thing's so dark. I'm trying to get it brighter. Hold on. Oh, here we go. That's better. Gosh, you're so dark. I was like, what's going on? That's better. Right, I'm gonna start. So basically, I've just watched part 1 of episode 16 of Married at First Sight. I'm trying to do now is finish my lipstick within the times of my review. So basically Amy has, as I have predicted, but I haven't put it out, so you might not believe me, but I'm going to leave it in there. Oh my gosh, they're back. You know what, part 2 I'm going to finish my lipstick look in the time. But basically the long and short of it is Luke is looking for reassurance from friends. Taya's taken Adam to her mum's and told her she's packing up and going to Doncaster. And what else? Dan and Matt's gone to Dan's place now and he's seeing how it is, and obviously they're going to decide. That's basically what's happened. Amy apologized. She said it was something that happens from time to time. Okay, so guys, I'm going to do my lipstick the next time around. Sorry, I had to do something on camera, technical difficulties. I'll be back in the next one. I'm listening and watching. I'm taking notes, okay? Hi guys, so let's get started. I'm at part 2 of episode 16, and basically Morag is talking to her friends, and Luke is talking to her mum. And firstly, let's actually talk about Taya and her mum softening now, because she can see that it looks like they've found love, you know, and she can see that. So who is she to stand in the way of that? Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, she's giving a blessing now, which was lovely to see. Luke, initially when he saw the friends, claimed that they're different but the same. So how do you work that out, babes? I don't know what that meant. So he's like, it's like he just don't know what is going on in Morag's head. Whereas she's being honest with her friends. Most friends, all 3 of them, seem to have different opinions of Luke. So we'll see which one she is more, you know. It seems they all know her in different ways and think that he can be good for her. One does anyway. The others, well, one says like, sorry mate, he's not your cup of tea. You know what I mean? So I don't know which one she's gonna go for, but I don't like this thread. I hope they're not back. Yeah, so we'll see about that. Also, whatever they've been doing together has not been enough for her. From what I'm gauging, I think she's saying that she's got a high sex drive from what I can gauge. And, you know, that is definitely something, that's definitely, you could come to me for more. Come to me for that. I can tell you some small things you can do. You know, if that is just it, if that's the only problem you guys are having, that, you know, your sex drive is not being met with the physical needs, shall we say. And also, even to be fair, like, she kind of has to hold it down with, like, you know, expecting so much of Luke, who has come into a new relationship, and it's expected to, you know, give it all she's got in the sex department. It's always good to learn about each other's bodies, and you know, one thing about sex is people have it but in hindsight, sometimes they regret it. It's more regret of not taking the time to actually know the person that you're with, kind of like thing. So, you know, jumping into like an immediate sexual relationship, especially under this pressure pot of, you know, being on such a show, it's understandable if, you know, I mean, well, she's saying she's got a high sex drive. There's different things that you can do. Or is it that you want to explore different, like, sexual things, and that's where your high sex drive is? Or how, do you know your erotic template, what you like, what you don't like, what you feel, what it seems that you're more accustomed to as opposed to not? Do you know what I mean? Them things there. Right, I think it's back. So, I'm going to just do my lippy and do my reviews. Because, oh, what colour is this? I'm not sure about this. Oh my gosh, guys. I've just finished part 3. Is it part 3? Yeah, of episode 16 of Married at First Sight. And it's going down. Luke ain't having it no more. He's realising that, nah, my girl's taking me for a little idiot. Like, what was going on? I mean, I'm what she deserves, but she's not seen that she deserves me. So what the hell? So basically, her mum is, they're at the bar and her friends are saying that, you know, you're not what she needs. And initially he was like, oh, I know what she deserves, kind of like thing. He wants to give it. And Mo was not saying a word. She wasn't saying nothing either way. So it's just letting him just talk and talk without supporting him or having his back or whatever. There's a problem blooming right there. And Frankie, I mean, it's nice to see him with his mum, to see, I don't know if I'll call it the soft side, and to know that he's been more or less away from from her for over 31 years. How old is he? 47. Okay, so that's 16. From 16, he hasn't really been at home, basically. Wow, okay. So anyway, yeah, they're talking about, you know, leaving. He's talking to his mum about moving back from Dubai, and obviously she's happy about that because she said, as she said, she'll get her son back, but as well as that, she'll also gain a daughter-in-law. So that's nice, that's sweet, that's beautiful to hear, isn't it? What else did we watch? Oh yeah, Matt and Dan. You know, thinking about having babies because Matt's so old, basically. Is the long and short what the mum was trying to say. But yeah, I mean, see how it goes, isn't it? Literally, the last subject for my course was about fertility and like the struggles that, you know, not only just heterosexual but like gay people go through when they looking to have children, and there's all these things in place, and you know how difficult it can be to go through the process and, you know, not end up with what you're looking for, which is a baby. And they're going to put themselves through all of that. Do you know what I mean? Hopefully they'll have like a good experience with it, but you know, it's also quite challenging, to be fair. Yeah, so there's that. What else? Right, guys, I'm just going to put glitter and I'm going to be done with my lips. Is that it? Part 3. Yeah, Frankie protects himself. Like she was saying that Frankie does things to protect himself. I get it, but it's just very toxic in the way he does it. Like, let me put a bit of glitter on. Let me see how that looks, and then I would have succeeded in doing my lippy in 6 minutes altogether because they're back. Yeah, and I'm done with my lips more or less. Yeah, I'm done. I might just ship it up a little bit more. But yeah, that's the summary. See you in the last bit of Married at First Sight, doing the Mafs, episode 16. Okay, I think I said everything. Yeah. It's the last bit. I've got 39%. It should be enough.
We got by swapping with one half of another couple.
Where's my reds that I've been using?
Also gives them the opportunity to talk openly about concerns which they may not feel comfortable discussing with their partner.
I want to find out the goss with Josh and Amy.
Yeah.
And I'm going to grill him. This is going to be very interesting.
Oh. Girls, I don't know what today.
I think there has been a
Partner swap is a really key element of the experiment. The couples have lived side by side in the apartments, but the ability to compare and contrast, offer guidance and support from their own marriage is vitally important.
Let's see if I can fix this, because right now I don't know about it.
quite temperamental, and I don't know what to expect of her.
Is there things that kind of set her off?
It might not have been anything I've done, but something could have triggered her, and it could just affect her mood.
That's the worst position to be in.
Yeah.
When you
Always
don't
in
know
the
what you're
eggshells.
gonna wake up to.
Yeah.
On the homestays, Amy had one of her moments, and then yeah, that kind of put me
I'm
in a
gonna
position
clean
where I
my
was like, you know
lips
what?
in a bit.
I can't be fucked anymore. I've been pushed over the edge.
Yeah. I think Josh is definitely kind of grinning and bearing the mood swings, and I don't think that's really a healthy environment.
So how are you, Amy? How's Josh?
So, at home stays, I don't know, I was just having the worst day. Like, I just really wasn't myself. But I just had like a realisation, it was like, I'm scared. Like, I'm scared that this isn't going to work.
Didn't I say that? Oh gosh, I haven't put out episode 15, so you are going to be thinking I'm talking nonsense. Look what I put in episode 15, then come back to this one.
Because I've already switched off emotionally to you.
You're here genuinely for the right reasons, Amy. You know, I can see that from day one. I guess from the outside looking in, Josh from a physical point of view ticks like your boxes in my view, but from an emotional point of view, I was worried for you. But I do feel you've got a lot there, and I think try not to put pressure on it, because he's trying, but that's going to take him time.
Ah, that's such wonderful advice, Lukey. Lovely guy you are. You are lovely.
Your type, is he going to tick these boxes? So he got very, very upset.
Oh, very good. And they don't know all what you guys have been through.
No.
And what you guys have been through is a hell of a lot.
Like, I wasn't even sure we were going to come out the other side of it, to be honest. Like,
Oof.
yeah.
Bloody hell. You guys have had to work harder
Yeah.
than any of us.
Yeah.
I'm very proud of you both for that.
Thank
Like,
you.
You've worked a lot.
I've always wanted to be a dad.
Yeah.
I'm going to be 40 next year.
You need to enjoy this time together.
Exactly.
Having kids, you'll never regret it, but just do it at the right time. I don't know what it would be like for me to have kids again.
Is that something that you definitely know you want?
I think Frankie wants it more than he's making out he wants it.
Life, really. Feel blessed.
I know in your military career you may have had to deal with bombs, but have you ever had to deal with a moisture bomb?
I'm a married man. What the frick? I got it. Is this a wind-up?
Right, Frankie's having a bit of a face mask. Gosh, I realised I haven't been talking. I just want to finish this now.
Right,
It's going to take some big moves from my side.
Wow.
You know what, Morag, the more I think about it, the more I find it really fitting, and that's what I want to do.
Oh, makes me all warm inside. What's happening with you and Morag?
We've had a difficult couple of days.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I massively regret the love thing.
Really?
Yeah, I do.
Wow.
Not because I don't feel it, but it's just overwhelmed her completely.
It's a bit of an eye-opener, to be honest, hearing you say about you feel like you dropped the album a bit too soon, because it's like cemented in my head that, yeah, okay.
You've done the right thing.
Yeah.
Guys, this lip boy.
Can you see yourself loving her?
It's not to say that I'm not interested, it's just, it does take me a lot longer.
Right. It definitely does look like Amy is more into it than you are. If you really feel in your heart like it's not going to work, just cut ties. I think at the end of the day, they're not each other's people. Josh and Amy aren't a match.
Right, guys, it's finished. So, Luke spoke to Morag about how he felt, and she just said that, you know, that it wasn't that she wasn't protecting him. It's just that she was listening to other people's points of view, basically. I guess is what she said. Sorry, guys, that I just cleaned up my lips a little bit, but I'm not really feeling it too tough today, but it is what it is. It is what it is, guys. It's all right, but, you know. Paul had a conversation with... Luke had a conversation with Paul, and he said that, you know, Mo is just going on like the way she's going on, because obviously she was expecting everything in a specific package, but she's got everything she's asked for, but in a different package. So it's for her to kind of more or less reassess that. Paul spoke to Luke and was saying that, like, it's just his patience being tested, and it's up to him as to how much he's going to exercise his patience, basically, because they've set them together because they're meant to be together, is basically what I'm hearing. The last bit was about, you know, wife swapping, basically, and husband swapping, basically, to see what each other thinks about each other's relationship. And obviously it's a good time for people to give each other advice that maybe they wouldn't have given before and things of that nature. Yeah, and what I realised about all the advice that everybody was giving each other is like it's what they kind of need to take for themselves. Or it was weird because with Luke and Amy saying that, you know, she should give him more time because he is kind of trying, and you know, he might be the person that she's wanted like physically, but you know, emotionally he's struggling, but he's trying to get there. And it's opposite for him with Morag, because I think emotionally there is some sort of a contact there, but physically that's where there is a problem. So it says I don't know if you guys also checked that, but I was using my analytical mind and brain and I realized that. You know what I'm saying? And so there was that. So that was good to hear. They say that when you pointing at one person, 4 fingers are pointing at you. See those 4 fingers there? 1, 2, 3, 4 is pointing at me, and I'm pointing at you. You shouldn't even point in the first place. But that's the saying. So therefore, him telling her that is what he needs to take for himself. Is basically what I'm trying to say, guys. Yeah. And like I said before, guys, I knew Amy would come with, oh, it wasn't her, that's not her, it's just she's in a mood. I said it in episode 16, guys, and it's okay for her to act like that. That's what's so annoying. Like I said, if it's you know, a character flaw that should be taken care of, why not? Do you know what I mean? Why not? Why live with that? Because you can't live on eggshells with somebody. You just can't do it. I like the way Frankie actually motivates and encourages. He sounds quite encouraging when he was talking to Morag about, you know, making the changes that's necessary to make the relationship work, and how much of a progress that he's seen in them already, and just like praising her for that. So I like the way he was able to give her some sort of encouragement in trying to stick to, you know, seeing how things go with Luke or whatever. So I like that. Well done, Frankie. You did well there. I'm not gonna lie. Credit where credit's due, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I liked Marilise's advice to Matt in regards to the kids and stuff like that, and knowing when it's right to actually have them. Like I was saying before, like the process of, you know, having a baby for a gay couple, depending on what avenue they choose to take, can be up to like 3 or 4 years from the first-hand experience of somebody that I know. So yeah, it's a long process. So him saying that he wants to have a baby within 3 to 5 years is more or less doable. Well, is doable. The different fertility treatments they might want to go for, you know, also have their own, you know, caveats of time and things of that nature. So it's all of that he's now going to have to go for, like, they're going to be going through to actually have a child. So he's on the right path by saying 4 to 5 years kind of like thing. I'm not going to lie. And it seems that Frankie, from what Marilise is saying, that Marilise speaking to Matt, she feels that Frankie's holding back as to how much he actually wants to have a baby. I mean, he's 47, isn't it? So maybe he's feeling a bit broody. Who knows? Who knows? Obviously, Adam's talking about wanting to have children, but, you know, Dan's saying that maybe it might be a bit too soon. And so they're going to see how that goes, I guess, isn't it? But that's it, guys. Yeah, it sounds like Morag was saying that she had a higher sex drive than Luke, from what I can gauge. And, you know, having a mixed matched sex drive to your partner or your partners is something that is normal. It's not anything out of the ordinary. And, you know, it's something that can be, you know, managed, shall we say. It's not something that can't be rectified, you know. So that shouldn't really be a reason why Morag should leave, to be honest. Don't worry about it, hang in there, darling. That's all it is, you know what I'm saying? That's it, really. Nothing else really happened. What did you guys think about the episode? This is the finished look, guys. I don't know. It's alright. It's alright. I was trying to go for more of a ruby woo red, but I couldn't find it, so I settled for what I had. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's me for today, guys. if you haven't already, I don't know why you keep on letting me say the same things. And let me spell out this long ass name of mine. Who is it that you not still following? You still not following me? But you see me eyeball to eyeball every day. Every day. So follow me on Instagram. It's SECKO, and TikTok. It's the same spelling I'm coming to spell. SECKN Slay, which is SLAY, with AsAmIMUA, which is ASAMIMUA. Okay, that's good. I'm glad you got that. And then go over to Facebooks and YouTubes and follow me there. It's AsAmIMUA Beauty. Simple. And then on Twitter is AsAmIMUA. Yeah? So do that, guys. Comment down below. Alright, guys. So I'm going to love you and leave you. Take care. Stay blessed. Bye.